Hey everyone, let's talk about a topic that trips up so many people, blood relations. But don't worry, this is your masterclass. We're going to take you from a complete beginner all the way to a confident pro. We're going from zero to hero.
So, does this look familiar? You see a question packed with aunts, uncles, brothers-in-law, and your brain just kinda hits a wall, right? Believe me, you are not alone.
A lot of students actually get pretty nervous about this topic, and it's totally understandable. But here's the good news. The solution is way simpler than you think. It's all about having the right toolkit.
So that's what we're going to build together today, your personal toolkit. See, every single one of these problems, no matter how complicated it looks, can be cracked just by drawing a simple family tree. So let's get you set up.
Okay, tool number 1. Super simple. To represent any guy in the family, we're going to use a square or a plus sign. Your choice. Just pick one and stick with it.
And you guessed it, for any female, we'll use a circle or a minus sign. The most important thing here, just be consistent. That's the key. All right, what about married couples? This is where all those tricky in-law relationships pop up. All we do is connect our square and circle with a double line, kind of like an equal sign. Easy.
And the last piece of our toolkit, how do we show the generation gap? Just a single vertical line connecting parents to their kids down below. And that's literally it. With just these few symbols, you've got everything you need to solve these things.
Okay, so we've got the tools. Let's see how they work in practice. We're going to use these symbols to turn those confusing word problems into a super clear diagram. Think of it as our blueprint for solving any question.
So, let's walk through an example. Step 1, we get the clue. A is the father of B. Simple enough. Step 2, we draw it out. A goes in a square, and he's one generation above B. Then, we get more info. B, who is the sister of C. Awesome. Now we know B is a female, so she gets a circle, and we connect her to her sibling C on the same level.
Now this is super important. See how C doesn't have a shape yet? That's on purpose. The problem hasn't told us C's gender, so we absolutely cannot assume anything just from the name. This is a classic trap, so don't fall for it.
Okay, you've got the tools, you've got the blueprint. Now it's time to step into the arena and use this on a real question. Something you might actually see on an exam. Let's do it.
Well, okay, I know what you're thinking. That looks like a giant wall of text designed to make your head spin. But don't worry, we're not going to try to memorize this. We're just going to build our family tree one simple clue at a time.
All right, first piece of the puzzle. M is the son of P. So we draw P, then a vertical line down to M, and since M is a son, he gets a square. See? One down.
Okay, this next part is where the real detective work begins. The clues say M is unmarried, right? But then it says he has a sister-in-law, Q. How's that possible? Well, she has to be his brother's wife. So we draw a brother for M, we don't know his name yet, and connect him to Q with our marriage symbol.
And look at that. The very next clue says L is the husband of Q. Boom! Our theory was right. We can just slot L right into that spot where we had the unknown brother.
Let's keep this train rolling. O is the mother-in-law of Q. Okay, so if L is Q's husband, then O must be L's mom. We already know P is one of L's parents, so that means P and O have to be a married couple. It's all starting to connect, isn't it?
Almost there. Just 2 clues to go. We're told P has an unmarried sibling, and S is a male person. Let's put those together. S must be P's unmarried brother, so we'll draw him right next to P on that top generation.
And here it is, the final piece. L and Q have 2 daughters. So we draw 2 vertical lines down from them to 2 circles. Then we just fill in the last 2 names, R and N, and our 3-generation family tree is officially complete.
And there you go. That big, scary block of text is now a simple visual map of the entire family. Now that we have this, answering any question they throw at us is going to be a piece of cake.
For example, let's say they ask, how is Q related to N? All we have to do is look at our chart, find Q, find N, and that vertical line tells us everything we need to know. Q is N's mother. Done.
All right. You've seen the tools, you've followed the blueprint. We just walked through a pretty tricky problem step by step. So, now it's your turn to take on the challenge.
Here you go. A fresh problem for you to solve. Don't let it psych you out. Just use the exact same method we just practiced. Take your time, go one clue at a time, build that family tree, and you'll find the answer.
Okay, this is all you. Go ahead and pause the explainer right now. Grab a pen and paper and draw this out. Once you think you've got it, drop your answer in the comments. I'm excited to see what you come up with.
And hey, as you're working on this and other problems, just remember this one thing. Every attempt you make, whether it's right or wrong, is just you getting better. It's all part of the learning process. So keep practicing, keep building those trees, and pretty soon you'll look at these questions and see a fun puzzle, not a confusing